Good evening, everyone. Are you guys able to hear me and see my screen? Okay, nice. So let's just go an overview of yesterday's class. If I have to, let's say, if I want to verify some title, okay, I want to verify some title. So what should I do? What would my next steps be? The test case is verify a link title. So what should I do? How should I automate that? Title of the link. I was asking, I have to verify the title of the link. I'm not, my test case is not to verify whether the link is present or not. Correct. Get title. So first, tell me step by step. Let's say I opened the browser, I opened the URL, website and everything. So now my test case is to verify the title of the link. So what is my next step? From now, tell me step by step. I opened the browser. I opened the website URL. So what should I do? Anyone? Okay, fire path. Yagita, I am done with opening, that will open the Firefox instance, right? That's done. I even got the URL, web driver.get so and so URL. Done. So now what? Okay, Pranjal. Huh? Sorry, can you, whoever is speaking, can you please speak little bit up? Why do I want to send keys? Okay, send keys, but what will I achieve by send keys? Yeah, yes, send keys is for entering data. Let's see Revati, like, why did she think like send keys is needed? Maybe she has some other point of view, right? So let's see. To enter email, I was not even asking for email, right? My test case is to verify the title of that link is something. Okay, find the link, okay. But how? How will I find? I just want you to tell me, like in real scenario, how will you tell me that?
Driver dot find element, then you have to use boolean to make sure it is true or false.
Okay, let's go step by step, okay? Not like an overview, let's go step by step. So after driver.get that particular URL, after that website is open, what do you do?
Driver dot find element, then find.
Yeah, before that, what do? You try to get that particular element by XPath,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
By XPath, try to get the XPath of that particular element via firepath and then copy that somewhere. Or you can also directly write driver dot find element by dot XPath and give whatever you copied. And because what does find element by return as? What data type does it return as? Web element, not boolean. Web element. Okay? No, find element returns as web element. Don't forget that, okay? Guys, practice, okay? Practice, please. Okay? So find element, then we will get that and capture that in that web element, let's say some link. Okay? So after that, I created a link dot, what should I say now? Link dot, what is the command or what is the method that I have to use? Correct. Link dot get title. Kitty, why would we use send keys? I'm not typing anything. Send keys is only used for typing something. I mean simulating the type event. Okay? I want to get title. So link dot get title. So after that what will I do? If and link dot get title, what does it return me? It will return as a string. Correct. So now what should I do? Before itself I will somehow somewhere put it string actual title, I mean expected title somewhere, and then I will say if actual title equals to expected title so and so, right? Okay guys, please practice, okay? Please practice for 1 hour a day, okay? Then only you will be comfortable in the WebDriver. And these commands and these methods should be on your fingertips, okay? At least until like for a couple of months they should be on your fingertips, okay? Just 1 second guys, I just need to check something from here. 1 second. Okay, meanwhile let me ask one more question. Try to type it up, okay? Just for 5 minutes and we'll start the class. So what was my question is, let's say I want to ensure the login button placement is at certain position. How can I do that? Okay? How can I do that? I need step by step. Okay, get location. What does get location written as? In what data type does it return as? Correct. Points. And points will be in what? Like point will return what? Correct. X and Y coordinates. Good job. Good job. You guys did good with this get location. How come you guys were like kind of fumbling with the get title? Maybe get location kind of got you, made you guys sound it interesting, I guess. Okay, anyways, let's start. Today we are going to learn how to automate drop downs. Okay, we learned most of the most of the web elements, right? So now let's say how to automate drop downs. Okay. Today I might have to end the class at 10. Have some call from work. Okay. Let's start. How to automate drop downs. Like normally Selenium WebDriver supports testing drop downs using special select class. Okay. Instead of the web element class, this is not treated as a as part of web element class, but instead it will be select class. Okay, select class. To know more about select class, what do you guys have to do? To know information more about any class that I mentioned or any method that I mentioned, what do you guys need to search for? Select Selenium select class Java docs. Correct. Okay, the select class provides methods and properties to interact with the drop down created with select HTML. Why this one uses select HTML and where do you need to use select also is like when you inspect with Firebug, a drop down will start with select tag. Okay, it drop down with it will be a HTML select element. Okay, that's why they came up with this select class. Okay, select class. So now let's see how to automate this drop down using select class. So first, let's get the list of let's get the drop down as list using its whatever attribute we have. Let's see one by one. Okay, or by XPath also you can use to do that. So first here let's create a new class so that there is no more confusion with that old class. What are we learning? Drop downs, right? So drop downs example. Okay. And now first step what it is, web driver is equal to new Firefox driver and driver dot get http the facebook.com. So let's just add synchronizing statement also so that just to avoid the fail. Okay. And now so with this you can either do by ID, by title, by name attribute. Okay, ID, name, birthday, month. Okay, so let's say for example let's go by one attribute now. So it's the same thing. So what should we do is like 1 second. can say select. Okay. Let's say we are trying to, what was it? B month. Okay. Birthday month. Okay. And then equals to. So select tag provides helper methods to select and deselect option. Okay. Select is a class which is provided by the Selenium to perform multiple operations on this drop down object and multiple select drop down objects. Okay. So select is an ordinary class. So we have to create an object for it by using new keyword. So let's create a new keyword. Select b month equals to select. That's it. Okay. And when you say import select, okay, import that select from Selenium. Make sure you import the right version. Okay, so this one is going to throw us an error saying pass me something or pass me an argument, because that's what select needs. So pass me an argument. So is asking for the element type objects for its constructor. Okay, so now add this, and this one we have to add the web element. So web element, normally what will we do? Let's say you want to find the web element. What will we do? Driver dot find element by, I told you for now we will use id, right? So let's say by id dot id month. Okay, so let's just pass that, and let's create here web element. You can directly pass driver dot find element also, but always it's better to create elements on its own. Okay, element month equals to okay, and then b month. So that's what we are passing. The web element we are passing it as part of its constructor. B month dot C. These are all the methods that are part of the select class. Deselect all, deselect by index, deselect by value, deselect by visible text, get all the selected options, and then get first selected option, get options list, and is multiple, select by index, select by value, select by visible text, whatnot. So let's say in this particular month, let's say I want to select June. Okay. So now how will you know, like, what are the options that we have? Select by index, select by value, and select by visible text. These are the methods that we have to select a particular element in that drop down. Okay. Select by index means your index will always start with 0. Okay. Your index will always start with 0. Remember, your index will always starts with 0. And then let's say here what is January 0, February, Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June. So 5, right? So select by index 5. Let's use dot select by index, and index takes what argument? Select by index method takes what argument? Correct. Integer. Okay. 5. And then let's execute this. Kavita, I will come back to your question. I did not understand your question, but let me read through once again once I complete this. Okay. sorry. Oh, May. 0 is January, February, March, April, May. Oh, sorry. June. 6. Yeah. What did we say? Fifth one was? It starts with 6. Index here looks like it's 6 only. Oh, 0 was given for that select month. 0 was given for the month. Month was also there. We forgot that. We missed that. So 0 was given for month. They have in the drop down they have month as well. So month, January, February, March, April. So June will always coincide with 6. Okay, let me close this. Okay, while this is executing, Kavita, what exactly is your question? Can ID value and web element be same name? I did not get your question. Sorry.
In this, like, Kamala,
Your
like we
voice
have
is
then
very
ID,
low.
we have passed out the month.
Your voice is very low. Here it selected June. Your voice is very low, Kavita. I'm not able to hear you.
Okay. Yeah, in this one we
Which
have
one?
like the ID value which we have passed by dot ID, right? That is also month, and the web element that we have created is also month. So is that okay? Like we can
Yeah, this
create that
is
way?
just a variable name that I'm creating, but this one will try to find from the DOM. This is your script. This one will go and find it from the DOM. It will find it
Oh
from
yeah.
this page. Okay?
Okay, okay.
It searches for this in that page, so it has nothing to do with your script and that one. Okay? So the next one, okay, did everyone see? It selected June. Okay? So now the next option is, let's say we are done with this, right? So let me just comment this out. So now let's say B month dot select by value. So the select by value is that the value that we need to give what we see, what was given, the value, what was given by the developer when they coded it. Okay. So for that you need to really go and see it in the Firebug. Okay. So here see the value was given here for June it was given 6 as well. But select dot bmonth dot select by value, but here what does it accept? String. So I cannot pass just because it is 6, I cannot pass 6 like that. It will throw me an error. So how should I present it? I have to pass 6, but how will I present it? Good. Because it accepts string. So now if you execute this, we selected correctly only, right? 6, okay. So that is how you need to verify. Okay? Did everyone see? selected June properly. So what is the next one? B month, right? Select by visible text. Whatever is visible for you, that's what you need to give. Let's say we are selecting June always, right? Let's select May. And I didn't see what should we pass? String only, right? There? Did anyone see? Yeah, string. In here. Okay. Okay. That's the visible text. So these are the options how to select. So let's say now you want to see all the options that are present in the drop down field. So how will you do that? Select gives us a method to do that. Bmonth dot get all selected options. And what does it return? How does it return? It returns us in a list. So in a list collection. So you have to create list and just give the data type. It's nothing but web element. List web element and you can say selected options equals to till and now how can I get like let's say what was I trying to say? Now I want to print it out all. So what should I do now?
System.out.println.
For enhanced loop. Correct. I have to use for enhanced loop. Actually this is select all get all selected options means it will give the options that we selected before, right? So the method is get options. Okay, get options. Get selected options means it will give whatever we selected. That's the second thing that I wanted to explain. So S option, now we need to use for enhanced loop and print it out. So how will we do that? For enhanced loop. Does anyone remember for enhanced loop?
If
No, for enhanced loop. Anyone? Why do we need string as options? If will not even come into picture. Just think. That's it. If I write like that, will it work? Correct. Declare I before. And this will be, let's say, for for think please for string you can put I and then whatever you're looping through. Whatever you're looping through, it's just you're looping through S options, right? And then change the type. See, it's written in web element, so it should be web element, not string. And then system dot out dot print ln I. So at that moment, whatever the value of I will be printed out. So it will print out from the beginning. Oh, good. I was expecting someone would correct. Good, Money. Oh, it just gave the web. 1 second. It just gave the tag name that ID that was assigned. Let's see. I dot get text. Okay, let me explain you. This is what I wanted to write. So I will give the in how Selenium does, like when it gets set, it just assigns some sort of IDs to the web elements. So now what it is, like we don't want the ID. Okay, now we don't want the ID, but I need text of that ID. So I have to say dot get whatever you want. If you want to verify how it is displayed, what tag it is there, you can do all sorts of things that we did for web element. But here I needed text. Okay, so get text. Just to get text. That will print out everything. I dot get text. That will print out the value. Okay. So in the same way you can do for attribute, you can do for tag if you want, whatever your requirement is based upon your test case or whatever it is. Okay. So till now any questions? How to get the drop down elements and all?
Kamala, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Which situation do we need to do this? Like, all these options on the drop down box, why do we need to do all these things?
What do you mean? What like
But like, just to
which one?
display, like
What
you
do
want
you
that.
mean? No,
Why do we?
Okay, listen to me once. Is your
Yeah.
question why do we need to print out all this, or why do we need to even select something?
Why, like, yeah, why, no, select something is there, like, for first, like, select by index. So something will be displayed, correct? In this one, like, it shows month 6 May, maybe, right? In this one, B month by select by index. And that is what is the need for that, like it's like if there will be a requirement that we have to display May in the drop down box, that's why we need to do all those things. Why do we need all
Okay, let me ask you one question, okay? You will get the answer in that only. You will answer yourself, okay? Let me ask you a question. let's say manually you have to, let's say you have a test case to register a user. Okay, to test registration. Okay? So what will you do manually? Let's first talk about manual test case. What will you do?
Manually check the each box here.
Manually you will check each box. Okay, that's only normal testing, like UI sort of testing. I asked, you are supposed to test the registration part as well, if registration is working or not. In this example, okay, let's say you have to select you have to verify registration is working or not. What will your test cases be for the registration manual test cases?
Registration is working or not? I didn't get that question. I'm sorry. Yeah.
What are the test cases, manual test cases you will write to test registration on this Facebook?
On this
Username, password.
just username, yeah. First name, last name, email, mobile number, and everything. Yeah.
First of all, we will ensure all the fields are present. Okay, first name, last name, email ID, date of birth, new password, birth date, month, day, year, female, male, links are present. Then you will enter the data, first name, last name, email, re-enter the email, password. How will you will enter birthday and all. So now you have to automate those. Okay, when you automate, here you are going to use send keys and do whatnot, right? How are you going to automate this one drop down?
Okay, that's where we need it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we
to
select using all those methods.
Yeah. So now your test is to enter date of birth as some June 16th, 19th, something. So you have some restriction, like certain sites have restriction that if you are under 13, you are not supposed to register, or 18, you are not supposed to register. So you need to test those cases, right? And also, while I was speaking before the test case, one test case was to make sure the birthday field was present, and also one test case was to make sure it displays Jan to December and the days like 1 to 31st and years from certain years to year. Okay, so how will you do those kind of validations via automation? For that you need to print out
using the
for the UI you need to print out. For this, for selecting, you will be using this one, right? Sometimes you also need to verify what is the default text present also. Sometimes you might see if Jan is present by default, that's a bug, right?
Yeah, it has to be month. Yeah.
Month. So you need to verify those kind of things also. So how will you verify?
By B month visible text, or we can that way.
No, I cannot do by visible text. I cannot do by select by index. I cannot do select by value. These are selecting. So that's what I need to tell you. I need to explain you guys that one. Okay. But before we move on, any questions so far? Or were you guys following me? Now is it everyone? Is it clear for everyone why we need to do this? See, anything that we are learning in WebDriver is basically we are trying to simulate whatever you are doing manually via automation way. I know we cannot achieve 100% of automation, but like at least 60% can be achievable, right? So whatever is achievable, we are trying to automate, and that's the whole purpose of this class, right? To learn automation using Selenium. Okay? So imagine manual test case being converted into automation test case. So that's why initially I told you, first you need to learn the application. These are the thumb rules. You need to learn the applications, come up with a manual test case plan. Then only those will be converted into automation. Right away you will not start working on automation. First you need to understand the application, or else like this now, like we don't know, right, how Facebook, like, oh, it was 0. We didn't know. Like, only when I know the application, now we know the application. Okay, now I will remember that month is, here month will be 0, like that, right? So any questions? Is it clear for everyone? Whoever, sorry, I didn't get your name. Whoever asked this question, good that you asked. I think lot of people ask that question, but they hesitated to ask. Good, good. And please do not hesitate to ask any question, okay? Even if you think it's any question, if it is a silly question or if it is like what will happen if I do 2 plus 2, that's also fine. It is beneficial, okay? Rather having that doubt and just thinking about it again and again, it's better to ask. Sometime, but wait for me to complete whatever I'm trying to tell in that particular flow. Because or else if I miss the flow, I have to again start from beginning or something, right? Just let me finish my continuity and then ask, okay? Any questions so far? Is it clear for everyone? I'm only hearing 3 yeses. Does that mean that no one else, is it not clear for anyone else? Okay, now let's say you have a test case to verify what is the default text. Okay, let's see. What options do we have? Where is our B month? B month dot. Now, see, deselect all means normally it will just deselect whatever is, if something is selected. Okay, deselect by index. That will also just deselect whatever was selected before. Deselect by value, it will deselect whatever. But this is mostly for like a checkbox, like in a drop down checkbox kind of thing. It will not be visible for plain drop downs. Okay, so get first selected option, get options is multiple. I mean these are objects. Select by index, and that's it. So of this, what would you think will be the right fit? Get first selected option, or another way is always get the index at 0. I mean it's not mandatory that always what is it, that 0 will always be present. So that approach might be wrong. So say get, where was it? Get first selected option, and it is written in web element. So let's write web element default, let's say, equals to, and web element, because it's an object, what did we do? Oh, default list reserved key. Okay, so now web element is an object, so you need to get the text. Okay. Okay, that is how we need to get those things. If we print out web element, again it will just give that alphanumeric ID. But that's not what we want. So we have to get the text of that particular one. Okay, here it is. Okay, you see? Any other questions? This is how we need to automate the drop downs. You can use any locator strategy. You can use, I just showed you ID, but you can use XPath as well. Okay, any locator strategy here. Find element first of all. Okay, so any other questions? Is it clear for everyone how to automate drop downs? It's not just drop down, it will be any select element. How will you know that it is select element is? Just when you inspect in Firebug, this tag will be select. Okay, so then we need to use select class. Okay, select class from Selenium. Okay, just practice whatever object methods are there, like you will be able to see, right? B month dot, so these are just practice. Okay. Okay.
Kamala, this is Kavita.
Yeah,
I just want to have one more doubt I have. So
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
so now this is for like getting the first element, right? First text. Like in how would we do with the like when do we do select by visible text, select by value? When do we do that one?
That one is for the, if you want to automate, let's say I want to enter June 12th and 1955. So let's say one of my test cases is to enter May 12, 1990. So how will I automate this? So you have to select by text or select by value or select by visible text. These are the three methods that are available to do that, to simulate that automation. Okay? Any other questions?
Hello, this is Geeta.
Yeah, Geeta?
Yesterday you have given one task regarding the yahoo.com site.
Was anyone able to complete it successfully?
Yeah, actually that one I did with the ID. Is that the correct way?
No, that's fine. Were you able to, automate it?
Yeah, I could do it. Like I did with the ID. ID name I have given as a persistent, and I applied the check dot is selected. I gave the web element as check.
Did it come up as true?
Yeah, checkbox is it worked out. So
Good
I just
job.
want.
Yeah, that's it. See, all this automation is like the way that we want to follow, like multiple, like in any coding, like multiple people can code different ways, right? So it's all up to our comfortableness, and also like it depends on the uniqueness on the page. Let's say for like 5 items it doesn't change. ID is the good way, but normally we prefer expert, but that one we were not able to get expert directly. So ID is the preferred way.
Okay.
Okay, good job. So that's how you need to practice on different websites. Then only you guys will remember. Not just Facebook. You guys need to practice different websites. I keep repeating, right? Practice on an e-commerce site, practice on a banking site, practice on so and so. Then only you will run into problems and try to come up. Like if you guys can practice now while duration of the class period, I'll be there to answer any questions, right? After the class, after 2 weeks, I will take a mock interview as well, but that's just going to be morely concentrated on the mock interview. But this is the period you can ask me any questions. After the class is done, again I'll be busy as well with other classes, right? So try to utilize me when I'm here. Okay, so that's why I'm asking you, practice, please practice. Okay, then only you will know, oh, I can do like this, I can do like this. Try to make sure, not just by getting methods do this functionality, no. Think as a tester, like write down manual testing and try to convert those into automation. So when converting, when there is a test case, like ensure that the first name is displayed, how will you write if condition so and so? So that's how you will do in real time as well, right? and try to incorporate exceptions. I can give only like one example for each sort. I cannot give everything, every time an example, right? So like I cannot keep on writing exception for everything because then we will not be able to complete our class course. Okay, then with this for today I end our class. Okay, tomorrow we will see certain I was talking about the synchronization, right? Let's see tomorrow. I thought we would complete synchronization today, but I have to handle something work related. So let's complete tomorrow synchronization, and also I want to get to alerts and windows. I want to complete WebDriver related stuff, Selenium WebDriver related stuff this week. Next week we will move on to TestNG. Okay?
Yeah, Kamala, one more question.
Yeah.
So whatever is the case, we find the element, a web element, and then we apply the methods on it, right? Like whatever is the method we need. Okay.
But if it is a drop down, web element will not work. You have to do select class.
Okay.
Okay? Hello? Are you guys there? What up? Okay. Okay. Good night everyone. Please practice. Please practice. Okay? I keep repeating, please practice.